So far, 147 of the UN's 193 member states have recognized Palestinian statehood, signaling growing international support. But experts stress that recognition remains largely symbolic. It does not alter Israeli actions on the ground, nor does it grant Palestine a seat at the UN, a decision that can only be approved by the Security Council, where the United States has already used its veto power.
Victor J. Willey, Executive Director of the Middle East Institute Switzerland, describes these moves by several Western powers as political acts aimed at pressuring Israel.
It is a political act, of course. And it has certain legal implications. For example, now in the case of Palestine, if Palestine is recognized by a large number of members, for example, it can get access to the International Criminal Court. It can launch, it can sue Israel in front of the ICC. That has certain legal implications. So in that sense, it has legal implications, but the recognition itself does not make, an entity like Palestine into a state, because Palestine has no sovereignty on its territory, or very limited in the West Bank, definitely not in Gaza.
Although some have framed it as a political move, government leaders have stressed that recognizing Palestine is a necessary step towards achieving peace.
We are seeing the Israeli government continue to provide support for illegal settlements and an expansion in the West Bank. We're seeing a catastrophic humanitarian crisis unfold in Gaza. The idea that Israel is just sitting back waiting to negotiate is not what is happening here. This is about the world saying enough is enough. We want peace and security in the Middle East. This is Australia playing a role.
So this is a historic step and a moral step, which we're taking alongside our allies to recognise the state of Palestine in order to keep the hope of the two-state solution alive at a time when there is a real risk that it is in peril as a result of the devastation in Gaza, the continued holding of hostages and the expansion of settlements. And if we don't act now, the risk is that everyone will just turn their backs on the two-state solution that is the only lasting way to get peace and security for the region. That is why it's so important.